Hi, in this week's There's an App for That, we're going to take a look at the 24 card game. This app is a spin-off or a digital version of the traditional arithmetic card game Challenge 24. When I open up the game, the home screen gives me 4 choices. Actually, it only gives us 3 because we've got the free version. We won't be able to play Time Attack. Our students will be playing the classic version. You might want to note the settings. This is where students will turn their music and sound off and on. I'm going to go back to the home by clicking the home button. And let's quickly take a look at the help screen. This is basically a quick tour of what students will see on the screen when they're playing. Things that you'll want to note is that there is a timer, but there's no time limit or time limitation when students are playing the game. The timer is basically there for students to challenge themselves to complete the number of problems in a certain amount or try to beat their own time. You'll see that there's a skip the current question. If students are stumped and they just can't seem to get it, they can move on to some other numbers. And this is the reset numbers button for when they get their calculations incorrect. Their score will be calculated up here. They get 100 points for each correctly solved problem, and they can see their calculation steps here. Let's go ahead and play. I'll click the home button here. And again, we're going to be playing the classic game. So in this game, students are given 4 numbers, and they're challenged to come up with 24, the number 24, using their 4 different operations. They can put the numbers together however they think it's going to work, and of course they'll be given feedback on whether or not they got it correct. This is a great mental math game for students, and one of the benefits is that they develop their order of operation skills mentally. Let's go ahead and see if we can solve this. The first try I'll purposely get one wrong so that we can see what kind of feedback the students get. And I'll just randomly do 2 plus 4, and up in the calculation notes you can see that the computer or the iPad has also given me the answer, but students are likely to have that in their heads. And then let's do 6, minus 3, and we get 3. And now let's just do 3 times 7. We get 21, which is the incorrect answer, and since that's the last number available there, we know that it's incorrect. So we want to reshuffle the cards or redo them. Well, let's go ahead and solve this correctly. Let's do 3 plus 7. You see that we've got 10 here, and I'll do 2 times 10. You see that I've got 20, and now 20 plus 4. And the feedback that I've been given is that 24 is correct, and I get my 100 points up here. Students may or may not take note of the time that it takes to solve each question, but at the end is when they will probably take a screenshot so that they can have an ongoing record of what score or what time they have to beat. Also note over here that we see visually how many more problems we need to solve before we get to move on or take the screenshot. So as you know, there's many combinations for solutions, and so I can see students maybe working off of one device for 2 or 3 students, or even a whole class if you'd like it to work that way. The benefit again of this is that it's mental math, so students could sit and do the problems mentally, and when they think they're ready to input a solution, they could do so. Another benefit of this game is that you don't need Wi-Fi or network connection to play it. They can play this game anywhere. Once students take screenshots, they can share the screenshots with their teachers many different ways: email, upload to Google Drive, or they could take the screenshot and import it into Explain Everything and reflect on the learning from the day. They could either add to the Explain Everything project each time they play this game, or they could send the results to the teacher. If you have any questions about 24 game, please don't hesitate to contact an iLearn specialist. Have fun!